Hello everyone, I am Akshay Rathod and welcome to the channel. In our day-to-day life, most of the time we encounter the situation where we have to do some things on the basis of some conditions, right? If you think you have some less money, like you have 100 rupees and you want to buy two things, like one thing is at 50 rupees and other thing is at 150 rupees. That time your brain will functions like this. Um, Yes, first of all, you will check the rate of the price with the current amount you have. If it is okay, it is true, or it is successful condition, then you will do that thing. Let us take the flow, how the thing works. Okay, so let's take an example. You will take the umbrella or not, okay, in our day-to-day life. Then, so in that scenario, what you will do? If your weather application is showing there is rain today, then it is true, and in that situation the block 1 will be executed and you will take the umbrella, right? And in the second situation your weather app is showing, yeah, there is no rain today, no rain prediction. That time you won't take the umbrella and the second scenario will be executed. The same thing will be done in programming life. We will encounter various situations where we have to do some decision on the basis of some condition. So let's look into the syntax of how if-else statement works. So actually it is a if keyword, which is a predefined keyword in Kotlin languages, followed by a parenthesis, and in the parenthesis we have to check the condition. Okay, so here a is greater than b is a condition. After that parenthesis there are the pairs of curly braces. It will represent a block of code that has to be executed when the condition is true. After that there is a else keyword, and after that there is another block of the code that has to be executed if the condition is false. So let's take a coding example. So here it is the scenario that you have right, here the two variables and we have to find which is the greater variable. Okay, so first of all, if a is greater than b, here a is 75, b is 150, so no, this condition is, it will directly come to the else and else block will be executed. In this scenario this else block will be executed. Let's run the program. You can see 75 is lesser than b, and what if I will reverse this condition, a is less than b. Now if condition is true, and that time this if block will be executed. 150 is greater number. So this is the code example, but yeah, there is a catch. Most of the time we encounter the situations where we have multiple conditions that has to be checked. What you will be do in such kind of scenario? For example, we are going to take the example of the assigning the grade on the basis of a marks to the student. In this scenario, the if-else ladder we are using. How if-else ladder work? If the first condition is true, then it will execute the block 1. If that condition is false, then it will check the second condition. If second condition will be true, then the block 2 will be executed. If the second condition will be false, then the final block, which is else block, that is executed. I have created a simple syntax for if-else ladder, and you can see here. Here, if this is the condition for the if statement. If it is true, then the if block is executed. Otherwise, it will be forwarded to this else if block. And here the second condition will be, if this condition is true, then this block is executed. Otherwise, it will check the another block. It will check this block. If this is true, then this block will be executed. It will go on. And in the end, if none of those if else are correct, then finally it will execute this else block and the program will be. So let's take the same example on coding environment. Here you can see I have assigned a variable a with a value of 40. Will increase the value 90. So what will happen in this scenario? This line will be executed, value of a is stored in the variable. Then if now condition will be checked, a is greater than 80. Yeah, a is greater than 80 in this case. Then this if block, it will be executed. Now let's run the program. You can see, congratulate, you have got the A grade. What if I will reduce this mark to 62? Now what will happen in this scenario? Now it will check if a is greater than 80, this condition will be, so it will check the second else. If a is greater than 70, no, this condition is also false. It will check the third block. if a is greater than 6. Yes, this block, this condition is now, this block will be executed and you will see this print line green. So let's run the program. Here, congratulations, you have got the B plus grade. So in this way, this if else ladder is working. And if I will reduce the marks to 40 and run the program, then you can see, please try better next time. Here what happened in this scenario, here it will check all the blocks of if and if else, and it won't find any condition that satisfies. So that's why it will execute this else block, and here this statement is printed on the console. So this is all about the if and if else ladder. This is a decision control statements in Kotlin programming language. In the next video we are going to continue with the when statement, and it is also interesting part, so we will see you in that lecture. And if you have any questions related to this if else or if else ladder, then feel free to ask the questions in the comment section, and we will meet you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.